You know those bossy people who you can visibly tell that they think they're above you and better than you and boss you around, to where you just want to slowly but forcefully press your thumbs into their eye sockets until they're violently hemorrhaging from their skulls? This video is about those people. I'm Max. Bloody knuckles and a bruised body. In fucking trouble, like always. Physical violence and visible rioting because I want to cause some blood loss to my dumb goddamn boss. Do you like your lights being put out by being beat the fuck up by a bunch of bigger guys? I don't think you do. No, I do not think so. So stop doing that to me, please, you goddamn assholes. This goes out to all the parents, teachers, employers, cops, and other cock-sucking garbage who think they're entitled to rival us because of their title. You're nothing above me besides what you are in your individual job, and guess what? That's infinitely more than meaningless to me, okay? You don't deserve an insignificant sliver of my respect if you're not going to give me any. You idiot. My teachers would act as if I'm only lying to them when I say nearly anything that isn't asking or answering an academic question. I have to go to the bathroom. No, you just want to leave. I need to text my mom. No, you just want to play on your phone. I need help. No, you're just not working hard enough. I'm being bullied. No, you're just whining about something small. I remember one time, I was having a really fucking awesome day. And then I was sent to the office for some silly reason like talking in class. But despite that, I kept on smiling to keep up my good mood. And then the fat-ass assistant principal told me, "Wipe that despicable smirk off your face," in such an aggressive tone, as if I was doing it to provoke him. Almost instantaneously, I felt my heart drop to my stomach, and then loathed at the fact that this asshole just ruined my day because he decided to take his inner anger out on me. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You think you deserve my respect from that shit when all I did was talk to a classmate at an inconvenient time? Not to mention, I usually try my very best to be a good student on a regular basis and happen to make a mistake? You don't even know me, motherfucker, and didn't see what happened, and all of a sudden I'm considered a criminal that's not allowed to smile? What? How would you like it if I just walked into your office and doltishly shouted at you to wipe those triple chins off your obese fucking face, piece of shit? Don't talk to me like I'm less than you. It's unfortunate that I won't be able to recall every instance of them borderline bullying me, because there were times where it felt like they were actually crossing the line with us, and I'm sure a few of you get what I'm saying. My teachers, my principals, and even my fucking counselor would yell. No, not just talk. Yell and scream at me for something so petty and unrealistically insignificant. But I could go on all goddamn day trying to remember the shit they put me through. I get that they can have bad days too, but the main difference between them and us is that they apparently have the authority to piss all over our lives whenever they're emotional, but not the other way around. If we did to them what they do to us, we'd probably be sent straight to juvie or suspension. Bullshit. No matter what you do it faster, do it better, and you'll never be good enough. I went through this in my bullying video because they really are just fucking bullies allowed to outcry at and offend you all they want. I'm sure there's someone here who thinks, no Max, they can't be doing that, it's harassment. Well, even if it is, no one is gonna do a bloody thing about it unless it's what they describe as crossing the line, which almost always means putting their hands down your underpants. And if that criteria isn't met, then there's almost nothing you can do. Wow, splendid. Like, I'm remembering how unbelievably hostile they were when I was under their employment. throwing shit at me, invading my personal space, getting all up in my face and asking passive-aggressive rhetorical questions like, "Do you know where that goes?" I think so. You weren't supposed to answer that, because no, you obviously don't know where it goes. Why don't you try using that brain of yours? Or thinking they're so fucking successful and acting as if their motivational speeches mean anything? Bitch, you're a retarded regional manager at a gas station. Shut your ass-wiping mouth like you know how to achieve the greatest in life, when you're almost quite literally at the lowest echelon of any career. I'm betting them we probably know more about success than they do, and they're still giving their speeches to me like I don't know a fucking thing they're talking about. No, dumbass. I don't need advice from an idiot who's 1 or 2 pay grades above me about productivity, punctuality, accomplishment, and never giving up. Listen here, you little moron. Whenever I have a job that I enjoy, I'll be a much better employee. But when I'm working at a minimum wage shit show where absolutely everything I do is meaningless to me, I'm gonna work at a pace I'm comfortable with. I am your employee, not your slave, not your student, and not your child. You need to keep your shirt tucked in and looking neat. I don't want to see you looking like a slob. With all due respect, you don't keep yourself looking all that great either. And then he looked back at me, silent for 5 seconds, walked up and put his weird-looking triangular-shaped face like a centimeter away from mine and said, "Don't ever speak to me like that again, or I will terminate your sorry ass." In that moment, he was very lucky that I did not suffer from dissipating psychosis, because if I did, I would have kidnapped him. And then after that, his brains would have been brutally bludgeoned and splattered across the walls of my garage. He should be very thankful that I'm only crazy enough to think about doing that. I don't remember it being anywhere in the job description that I'd have to be verbally abused by a bitch-ass prick, and I don't exactly feel like they kept their boundaries around me. I was certainly more than uncomfortable with the events that transpired between myself and management. Am I allowed to sue the company for this? Because it's practically harming me by building stress, generating acne, increasing blood pressure, and causing depression to the point where I have the debilitating desire to blow their heads off. Yeah. What more can I say that everyone already doesn't know? For the majority of cops, they are perfectly fine, and I've personally never dealt with a bad one. So far for me, they have been thoroughly pleasant to interact with. However, with that being said, if there's an entire movement solely dedicated to sending the message that fucking bitch. If there's an entire movement solely dedicated to sending the message that you shouldn't be fucking beating or killing a group of people, then there's probably a problem there, especially when that movement itself has provoked people to start beating and killing people. And who the fuck was the retard who shot at the dog because it was trying to protect its peaceful owner that you wouldn't unhandcuff to put the dog away? Do y'all not realize what a taser does, or do you just enjoy ending lives? Like, a psychopathic murderer could get a job as a cop and fulfill their life that way, with no repercussions, maybe just a slap on the wrist. I get these are extremely rare cases, and most cops are actually doing their job right. Good job. But don't deny any of the evidence that points out that there's an issue with some cops. My dad is a piece of shit. My mom is fucking awesome, though.
Toodles!